Andy Cohen is pissed at one of American's sweethearts, Miss Sarah Michelle Gellar. And girl, I have to tell you, Zaddy Andy, I love you, but you are wrong. And we need to talk about it. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. If you are new here, welcome to the Beverly Troop, where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you are part of the old crew and you have not done it yet, please go to the notification bell, turn it off, and turn it on again. And girl, let's talk about this mess. Okay, so Miss Sarah Michelle Gellar, honestly, one of my favorite actresses ever. She has done many of my favorite shows and movies. I love her. Like, literally, my dream is to meet her one day in person, and I am literally 1 degree away of happening, because I have met Crystal Minkoff several times. I love you, Crystal. And she is kind of like BFF with Sarah Michelle Gellar. Okay, so I'm like pushing and manifesting that meeting one day. But anyways, yeah, Sarah, I think that she is just amazing, and of course, before we got into the mess, we have to talk about the fact that Buffy the Vampire Slayer was supposed to have an amazing reboot. We have a cast, we have an Oscar director with Chloe Zhao, we have what it was called an amazing script, we have everything. They film a pilot, which we don't even understand how it was a pilot. Like this is like a show that absolutely everyone is dying to watch, and Hulu canceled the shit, so I'm like hashtag, like cancel Hulu. The only thing that I want, the only thing that Hulu has right now that I like is Vanderpump Villa, but because now we don't even know if Secret Life of Mormon Wives is gonna be happening anymore. But anyways, Hulu, fuck you. And honestly, I cannot believe that they will do that to Sarah and to us Buffy fans. But anyways, this is not what this is about. I get it. Anyways, Sarah is a big fan of, Bravo and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So she went on an interview with, the guys from Page 6. And they were talking about, everything. And of course, they needed to talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I think that they are asking every single person the same questions. Like, how do you feel about Beverly Hills? How do you feel about Amanda Francis? How do you feel about this, about that, And, Sarah kept it real. Sarah said, look, I love the show, I love the ladies, but this season is boring. This season is slow. It might be, be picking up, And she give her flowers to the ladies. She says that she's a huge fan of Rachel So, that she lived for Jennifer Tilly and Kathy Hilton, and that she, I think she said she loved Boss and Kyle. No, I don't know if she said Kyle. But anyways, she said that she loved a good portion of the ladies, that she's a fan of the show, that she watched it, but that the show is boring, that it's being slow. Man, this was like a couple weeks ago, right? Well, Andy Cohen clapped back yesterday, and girl, he was not happy, okay? He was like, Sarah, why are you saying this, and also he got very pissed because on the video portion of the interview, there is behind Sarah and the guys, it's all about Radio Andy, and it says Radio Andy everywhere. So he kind of felt offended that she was trashing the show with his name in the back, and kind of everyone is making the relation that, Andy Cohen is the executive producer, and then she says, well, you're wrong. The show is amazing, best season ever. Look, like I said at the beginning, I love Andy. You know, Andy, I have so much respect for him. We will not have everything that we have if it wasn't because of Andy Cohen, you know. And Daddy Andy Cohen can do to me anything he wants. But come on. You know, I feel that if you are expecting realness from the Housewives, you should keep it 100 as well. And the truth is, this season is not that good. Is it the worst season ever? No. I don't believe that either. You know, I think it's just like Alex Baskin said at the beginning, is going to be a transitional, you know, season. And I know that transitional seasons usually means not a lot is going to happen, right? So, but we really need to keep it real on the sense like if it was not for Amanda Francis, the first half of the show, we will have nothing to talk about. Everyone is bored out of their minds. You go and ask to absolutely every single celebrities, because you love celebrities, you know, most of them, unless they're kissing your ass, are telling you the truth, which is it's slow, you know, like there is not much really going on. That could translate into like the season is really boring, or we are just not connecting with the storylines right now, right? Which means we don't really care about Dorit Kemsley anymore. We don't really care about her divorce. We don't even care about her feud with Kyle Richards. We don't really care about Erika Jane. We don't care about, you know, she's not even trying to be a wannabe pop star anymore, you know? So it's kind of like, do I really care about her? Who is she dating? No. The only thing that I see, that I ask myself, everything that I see her buying things is like, how is she paying for this? So like, we don't care about Erika Jane anymore, you know? We don't care about some of these other housewives, right? Like, we are just maybe not connecting enough to be really, really interesting. In fact, you know, we are asking for a reboot, for a soft reboot. In my opinion, of course, the ones that need to return are Kyle Richards, Sutton Strack, and Rachel So as, you know, main housewife, right? Of course, Jennifer and Kathy can always stay there because we love them, obsessed with them, we need them, right? But we definitely need new blood, right? We need women who not only have the money to, you know, have this lifestyle without, you know, being cringy or committing crimes, but we also need people who are not gonna get offended by absolutely everything and who are able to stand their ground and to do what it needs to be done to create good entertainment and really good reality TV. So Sarah is no wrong. You are not, you know, like Sutton will say, you are not mad at me, you are mad at your situation, okay? And your situation is that the show is not giving what it was supposed to be giving, right? So, yeah, girl, last season of Sutton, I think it was probably her best season ever. Where is that Sutton? Okay, where is Naaman? Okay, where is your a wallet fit? You know, where is like I need that back. I need Miss Sutton back. Okay, but anyways, yeah. So don't be angry at Buffy. Don't be angry at Sarah. You know, because Sarah is telling you the truth. And she was not even nasty. You know, I have seen people being even more nastier, you know. Sarah, she actually says, look, I'm sure that Amanda is an amazing human being. I love the ladies. I love Rachel. I love this. I love that, you know. But the season is not giving, you know. It's slow, and it was slow, you know. Yes, it's picking up a little bit now that they went to, you know, Italy, you know, and the things that are happening there. But still, it's still... something is missing, you know. What do you guys think? How do you guys feel? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to get all the tea related to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Sarah, I love you. I'm gonna keep pushing for that meeting one day, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.